Hello, it's MTG Deck-Zombies here. Today I'm showing you my zombie deck. First we're going to start off with the basic lands. We have 21 swamps. And next we're going to go into the enchantments. There is one zombie infestation. It costs one swamp, one colorless, and discard 2 cards. And if I discard 2 cards, I get to put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. So that's really helpful. If I'm running low on creatures, like if I have a handful of let's say creatures and stuff that are okay, but I don't have any mana to play them, I can discard 2 of them and put a 2/2 black zombie creature, which is really helpful. And then we have Endless Ranks of the Dead. It costs 2 swamp, 2 colorless. It's an enchantment. Well, the next one I'm showing is an enchantment too. As you can see, at the beginning of your upkeep, put X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield, where X is half the number of zombies you control, rounded down. So if I had 10 zombie creatures on the battlefield, which might seem too much, but with all the tokens I can get and crap, it's not that hard to get it and stuff. So if I had 10 of them, I could get 5 black zombie creature, 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. But the good thing with this is, it doesn't happen just one upkeep, it happens every upkeep. So every upkeep, if I still had those 10 zombie creatures on the battlefield, I'd get 5 2/2 black zombie creature tokens every upkeep. That'd be really good. Call of the Grave is, it messes people, make people mad sometimes. I played this in the Commander once, and it made everybody mad because in my Commander, I had it was a favorite colors here. It was a 3 color. It was blue, black, red, and I had a chain reaction, and so I used that, and I killed every creature in the battlefield, and then I put this thing out, and every time they put it on the next upkeep, it just get demolished, which would be freaking hilarious. Alright, so next, let's go. I have some artifacts in here. I have the Prophetic Prism. Costs 2 colorless, and when it enters the battlefield, I get a card. And if I pay 1 and I tap it, I get 1 mana of any color, which is helpful because I do have some that are not all black. This is pretty much an all black deck, but not some of it. I have 2 cellar doors. I'm not really sure if it would let me do this twice in a row. If I got to put 2 of them on there, I'm not sure. You guys have to tell me if I'm wrong or not. So I was wondering if I put 2 cellar doors in there, I might get 2 of them. I can get 2 of them instead of just 1. Okay, next we're going on to the sorceries. We have Zombie Apocalypse, which is the best one in here. Costs 3 swamp, 3 colorless, and return all zombie creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped, then destroy all humans. And that could just screw somebody over if they're playing a white human deck. It just screwed them over so hard. And then we have 2 Reap the Seagraph, and it costs 1 swamp, 2 colorless, and if I get to put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. Has a flashback of one island and 4 colors. And then I have a Moan of the Unhallowed. And it's basically like Reap of the Seagraph, but instead I get to put 2 of them on there, and it costs just 1 more mana, which is actually pretty good. And then it has a flashback. This flashback costs more though. Next, we're going on to our creatures. We have 4 zombie Goliaths. It costs 1 swamp, 4 colorless, it's a 4/3. 2 black cats. I know these kind of suck, but it's just one of those I can get in real quick and start attacking. And once they die, since they're pretty weak, they have to discard a card. Next we have the Avatar Ghoul. It costs 1 swamp, 3 colors, and it's a 3/2, and with first strike, which is really good. And whenever a creature dealt damage by Avatar Ghoul this turn dies, I gain life equal to that creature's toughness. So if this dude killed like a 2/2, then I would get 2 life. Only if that creature dies though. And next we have the Warpath Ghoul. 1 swamp, 2 colorless, and it's a 3/2. We just have one of those. 1 Rotting Fen Snake. Costs 1 swamp and 3 colorless, it's a 5/1. 1 Ghoul Razor. It costs 2 swamp and 1 colorless to 2/2, and whenever he enters the battlefield, I get to return a zombie card at random from my graveyard to my hand. So this is like almost all zombies, except for some that you'll see here in a second. So that helps. So I could bring like one of my strong ones, like one of my zombie Goliaths back. Then we have the Firebog Boomslinger. Costs 1 swamp and 4 colorless to 2/2, and when it enters the battlefield, a target creature gets 2/2, well -2 until end of turn. We got 2 of those. We have 2 Walking Corpse, 1 swamp and 1 colorless. It's a 2/2, and just to let you know, even though I'm doing this online, I actually do have all these cards. And we have 2 Diagraph Captains. That cost 1 swamp, 1 island, and 1 colorless. That's why I have those artifact land things in there, because these are actually really good. It gives all my zombie creatures +1/+1, +1 power and +1 toughness. And whenever one of my zombies dies, I get to choose a target and they lose 1 life. And also it has Death Touch. I have 2 of these. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like the Suttered Ghoul. Costs 3 swamp, 4 colorless. And it's a star. Has trample. When it enters the battlefield, exile any number of creature cards from your graveyard. Suttered Ghoul power is equal to the toughness. Suttered Ghoul's power is equal to the total power of exiled cards, and its toughness is equal to their total toughness. Just to let you know, if you don't know what exile means, it means it like totally take it out of the game. It doesn't go into the graveyard, doesn't go into the battlefield, it's just out of the game. I'm not sure what can bring exiled card back. I don't think you can. Unless it's like an Oblivion ring or something, and it goes away, then that's the only way you can get it back. And what it's saying by this with the star, if I exiled like a 5, let's say I exiled 3 of my zombie Goliaths, it wouldn't be a 3/3. It would be a 12/9. That would be a 12/9, which would be really cool. And has trample. Let's hope. these are just some artifact creatures. I have one silver mirror for like the diagraph captain. Just one of those, and I have one of these. I just thought I'd just throw it in there because I had some extra space left. Costs 3 colors, 1/4, and if I tap it, I can exile a target artifact card from my graveyard, and I get the activated abilities of that exiled artifact. And this just adds 2 colorless mana. It's a 2/2. Well, that's all I have for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this very first video. Hopefully you like the zombie deck. And if you have a chance to build it, you have all the cards, why not do it? Pretty fun to play with. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Bye.